Okay, I'm going to go through J11 a little bit for those of you that are struggling with this, so this video will help you with that. Okay, so for some of these you get a table, and they're wanting to find rates of change. So what we've dealt with in class has been constant rate of change, so it's been going up by the same number every time, but these are just rates of change in general. But you still do it kind of the same way. So this says, according to the table, what's the rate of change between August and October? So here's August, here's October. So we still need to find the change between those two things. So what's the change between August and October? Well, 2, because there's 2 months. And what's the change between 48 and 6? The change would be, well, let's see here, negative 42. And it matters here that we're going up or down for negative and positive reasons. So for example, if we would have gone from October to November, we would have said, oh, from 6 to 22 is plus 16, and kept it that way. But here, we have our two numbers as 2 and negative 42. So the 2 is for the months, negative 42 is for minutes. It wants you to find minutes per month, so we need to do minutes over the 2 months. You divide that out, you get negative 21. So that's what you type in your box here, is negative 21 minutes per month. Okay, here's another one. So what's the rate of change between Tuesday and Friday? So Tuesday and Friday. How many days are between Tuesday and Friday? There are 3, so 3 days. And how many minute changes are there between Tuesday and Friday? Well, it went from 10 to 10, which means there's 0. So we have 3 days, and we have 0 minutes as our two rates here. And it wants voicemail messages per day. So I guess these are messages, not minutes. Sorry. Excuse my awesome handwriting. So messages per day would mean we do 0 divided by 3, and we know that 0 divided by 3 is 0. So you type in a 0. All right, let's look at a graph. We treat it the same way. So this one, you're talking about games won by the Somerville baseball team. So it says, according to the graph, what's the rate of change between 2010 and 2011? So here's where 2010 is. Here's 2011. So we kind of read this the same way we read slope of a graph. So the change going up and down, remember we always do how far it's going up and down first. So from here to here, if we look over at these side numbers, the change from 25 to 40 is 15. Remember we do slope, we go how far we go up, and then how far we go over. And how far is it going over from this point to this point? Well, it's going from 2010 to 2011, which is 1 year. So 15 divided by 1 is 15. So that's what you type into your box. Let's do one more. This last one, this brings us back into the negatives again, which is why I picked this one. So it says, according to the graph, what's the rate of change between 2008 and 2011? So here's 2008, here's 2011. So again, we check how far we're going up or down, in this case first for slope. So I change from here down to that point, right, because that's where it is from 14 to 11, so it'd be negative 3. You'll deal with more negative slopes next year, but it's good to introduce them now. And then how far are we going left and right? We also have 3 here from 2008 to 2011. So negative 3 divided by 3 will give you negative 1. So you type negative 1 in your box. I hope this helps. I know some people have already done really well in J11, so please seek their help if this hasn't helped you already. And there you go.